I'm Nancy with Factory Direct Crafts, and today we're going to be making a burlap wreath. Okay, so what we're going to need is a wire frame. I'm using today a 12-inch one. You're going to need some pipe cleaners with very short fuzz on them in a color that will blend in with what you're using. I've got some 2-inch poly mesh ribbon. Got a whole roll of that. And I've got some hydrangea flowers and some other flower picks too. I've got some other wire and wire cutters and some scissors, and let's get started. Okay, the first step is to twist these pipe cleaners on really tight. And this, if you do this part right, it makes the whole wreath easier, okay? And what we do is you go around, and at every one of these wire where it connects here, I want you to wrap that on really tight. See, you just take it around and twist it at each one of these little spots here, okay, on the wire wreath. See how I've got that all on the inside here at every one of those. Then I'm going around and I'm wrapping it on the outside in the middle, tightly around in the middle of each one of those sections. Do you see that? Go right around, and I here I've got one more to add, and this key to this is getting them really tight so they don't slide around, so they're going to be evenly spaced, okay? And I got that really tight, and it really isn't going to slide then. Okay, now you're ready to get started with the burlap, and this is, if you've got them on tight and ready to go, this makes it really easy. Okay, so I've got my burlap, and I think this is 14-inch. I'm going to turn this under so I have a clean edge there. And I'm going to start on the outside here. And just either you start on the inside or the outside. And I guess I'll just start on the outside. And here we go. I'm going to kind of wad that all in so I don't have a rough edge showing. And I'm going to pull that tight and twist. Okay? And leave these things up then, because you're going to keep adding to that, using those as anchors. Now I'm going to take, I don't know, 12, 14 inches, something like that. And I'm going to kind of, see how I've kind of folded that edges under, but then you leave that puffy in the middle. And I'm going to take to the next outside one, and I'm going to twist it again tight. Okay, and I am going to just continue around the whole wreath in the same manner. Okay, once you've finished all around the outside, then you just go over to the inside pipe cleaners and just start going around in there. And I've gone around a ways already. And you do exact same way, only on those inside wires. Okay. Here we go, I'm almost done. And that fills it all in more. And you don't worry about this so much. It looks funny, I know, but you take it all about 12 inches and tie it down, and because you're going to be able to work with this then. See how you can pull it around different ways. I will tell you the burlap is more, it's just more heavy and stiff than like the poly mesh. So it's a little different to work with, but you can do it, and it's not difficult. But yeah, you can move it all around. See how that then, it starts to stand up and everything? Okay, now here I've gone all the way around the inside too, so now I'm ready to cut this. So I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to, and where I want it to end, but I also going to give it a little extra, because remember, you want to be able to tuck it under too. So I'm going to cut a little extra, make sure I'm not cutting it too short. There we go. And then I'm going to tuck this in. And I've got one of my wires here still. Here. Tuck it down. And then I'm going to fold, there we go. Fold it all in. And then tie that off again. Now these wires too, and you're going, what are we going to do with these? Well, after you're done, you can go back over and tuck them around to the back and pull them in around different ways so that they don't show. Now, see how that looks? It looks really good just like that, but now we're going to add some fun stuff to it. I'm going to take this poly mesh ribbon, and it's in a lavender, and now what we do is we go from one chenille wire on the outside. See right here, you can see what I'm doing. You can tuck that around to the back, the end, and then go around it here. And that'll secure it. Just tighten it down. Okay, and then I'm going to go loop it over and have it kind of come out loose on there. You see, not jam tight to the burlap, but kind of loose. And then I'm going to go to an inside one. Tighten it down, and then I'm going to go take it over, and remember, keep it kind of loose to the next outside one, and tie it down like that. Okay, and then loop it around back to the next one, so that it's going to go around the whole wreath and just add that little bit of color, a little more depth to it. So now I've went all around the whole way, cut my ribbon, and I'm tucking that edge up, taking it my last pipe cleaner that I haven't got to yet, twisting that in. So now I'm this far, okay? Now I'm going to add a big ribbon out of that stuff. I've made a big old ribbon, and if you don't know how to do that, you can see I've done other tutorials on how to do this. And I'm going to pick my spot at the top here, and I've used regular wire when I made the ribbon. I'm going to just use that to go in here at my chenille wire. Use the combination of the two wires, I guess. Get it down in there and tie it. If you can get to the frame, that'd be good. Otherwise, you can just go around and around the chenille wire. Okay? And now I've got me a big old bow on there. Just hang those down how you want them. Now we're going to fill in the rest with our flowers. Okay? So first thing you want to do is just kind of set them around and see how you like them, okay? I'm going to get my wire cutters, and I'm going to cut these stems, because I don't need them that long. Okay, I'm going to cut it off. I want to keep the leaves on there. And that's what you want to do with each one. Okay, so pick a place where you have the wire down in there, and just take that down in and you attach it the same way. Now remember what I said, when you're all done with this, you can go through and hide all your wires you've been using, okay? The more stuff you get on here, the easier it is to do that. Okay, so you're gonna do that with your big flowers, and then here I've got these other flower picks too, and I'm gonna do the same thing with those. And see, I'm just gonna go around and just tie them on with the chenille wire, just like I did. I think you've got the idea now and what it's going to look like when you're done. I'm just going to stick these in so we can see. But I'm going to just wire those in the exact same way. I think you got the whole idea, and I think it's going to turn out really pretty. So thanks for watching.